Hello once again everyone, this is Mortus. Today we're going to be checking out a little mod called DayZ, which people are raving and ranting about, mainly because it is a survival mod. It is not actually a, kill all the zombies you can mod. It's all about survival. You're trying to survive in this harsh, post-apocalyptic wasteland, if you will. It is set in some Russian area. The map is 200 square kilometers, which is pretty darn big. When it starts you off, it throws you into the coastline, and usually near small towns, and you can go inland, you can keep following the coast, but the whole point is to scavenge things to keep yourself alive. And right now I think that they say, it's funny, if you go onto the website, it's going to show you how many people, or what the average life expectancy of people is. The last time I looked, it was 31 minutes, which is pretty impressive. Now, one thing that you want to remember, this is very, 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 very much alpha. And it's got a lot of jankiness, a lot of bugs, a lot of this, that, and the other. And the zombies still have this superhuman, sight and hearing, which sometimes can get you into trouble. But, in order to play this game, you have to have both Arma 2 and its standalone expansion, which is called Operation Arrowhead. Now, they do have what is called Combined Operations, which has both games for like $30. You can get that off of Steam or elsewhere. And then you install that, and it's kind of a pain to get this mod working. There is a couple of programs that simplify it a little bit, and I will go ahead and link that in the description. But beyond that, it's very, 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 very survival. That's the only way I can describe it. I mean, literally, you are just scavenging, trying to survive. You don't want to shoot zombies. You can try and kill as many as you want, but the more you kill, unless you're very, very good at it, the higher chance you have of getting your butt kicked. So let's get started. Welcome. Now I can show you a few things here. Here's my character. He can run. He can walk. He can crouch. He can crouch walk. He can crouch run. He can prone. He can roll. Whee! Aha. Now, as you can see, in the top right, you have an ear. Do you see the ear? The ear is how much sound you're making. The less you make, the less chance it is that the zombies will find you. Same with the eyeball. The eyeball is sight. If they can see you, then they might try and get you. Now, if you notice I go prone, barely visible. And I barely make any noise. If I come all the way up, full walk, full sight, and then full run, everything's up. So, the less noise you make, the better. Now, there's a zombie right there, so I'm going to get onto this dock. Now, the docks are kind of safe zones. I don't know if it's built that way or what, but they're not smart enough to get onto the docks. So he's just going to come running at me, and then he's just going to kind of stand there. So I'll go over the basics while he's sitting there. Basically, you have your gear pack. You start off with, and you used to start off with a pistol, but not anymore because apparently that was too easy. So you have a bandage, one painkiller, one flashlight, which only works at night, and it takes up your secondary weapon, your pistol weapon. And you can actually zoom in on the iron sights of that thing. It's pretty funny. But since it's not nighttime, I can't turn it on. And we'll put that back to the tool belt. Up here is your main weapon. Here is your side weapon. These are where your clips for your side weapon and your bandages go. Up here is where everything else goes: painkiller, food, rifle weapon or ammunition, things like that. And down here, the tool belt, you'll have like hunting knives, compasses, maps, things like that. There is a map. You don't get to start with it. You got to find it. Fun. And then you have your patrol pack, which is just basically an extra bag, which you can open up and you can actually put items into it and store it for later. And then if you want to pull it out, then you would just, like, I'll put that there. Now it's in my pack. So if I want to pull it back out, as you can see, it's gone now. I have to open up my bag and flip it back over there. There it is. Now it's back in that inventory. There are bigger packs. the patrol pack, the coyote pack that you start off with only has 8 slots. And you're going to find a lot more ammunition than you are weapons. I'll tell you that right now. So generally, what I've found is the most weapons that I ever find are like the Makarov pistol and the Winchester rifle in the Enfield. So I usually only keep those rounds because the other ones, they just take up space. If I was lucky enough to find one of those weapons, yeah, maybe I'll start collecting their ammunition more once I learn where they are. But the outlying small towns, you're not really going to find weapons. You may get lucky and find a pistol. Otherwise, you're just going to find ammunition and gear. You got to find the bigger cities, and you got to go inland and find other cities and towns. Excuse me. On some of the best places to find like the Winchester rifle and stuff is barns. So you have to find farms to go to the barns, to go inside the barn, to take the rifle, things like that. On the right-hand side, you will see this thermometer. That is your temperature. I don't know if you can actually die of hypothermia. There are heat packs that you can apply to yourself, but I've never actually seen it happen. I've also never lived long enough for that to become an issue. Then you have the water container, which means that's how much, that's your thirst meter. If it gets too low, you're going to start to dehydrate and things are going to get bad. Then you have your blood. As you can see up top, you start off with 12,000 blood, or 12,000 units of blood. If you get attacked, you lose blood. If you get to 0, you're dead. You can actively lose blood by getting attacked by a zombie, and you'll see a white plus flashing, and that means you're losing blood. So you have to go find a safe place, right-click the bandage, and bandage yourself, and that way you live. And then at the bottom you have your food indicator, so you have to scavenge food and water. Food you can find at supermarkets and in houses and stuff. Water, you can actually get a canteen, which is refillable, which you can refill at like water pumps. Otherwise, there are Pepsi and Coke, which I wonder if they're going to have issues with or not. But it started us off in a small town. And as you can see, there's a couple of zombies. There are 3 different types of zombies that I've seen. There are shamblers, like these guys that are just walking. Then you have the bunny hoppers, which are down on all fours, hopping around like idiots. And then you have the crawlers, the ones that are on their bellies just crawling along. The crawlers are easier to get away from. The hoppers, a little less so. The shamblers, they'll run after you. I mean, like right now, they're Romero styles. They're just walking. But as soon as they see you, they'll be booking. And let me show you. See? This sucker's just going to run. And he can run as fast as I can. So, basically you have to find a safe zone like this dock here. And hope for the best. Now, I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like when you get attacked. Hi, guy. How you doing? Want to hit me a couple times? Thank you. Thank you. One more time. There we go. Now I'm bleeding. As you can see, I'm bleeding. I'm squirting. Squirting everywhere. Ew. It's nasty. So, let's bandage ourselves, shall we? And now, as you can see, I am no longer bleeding, but I'm out of the bandage. Crap, and there's more of these guys. So I have to figure out a way to get away from all these guys so I can get off this freaking dock. I'm hoping that they'll just lose interest, but otherwise I might just have to suicide and restart. And you can go in the water, but you lose your gear. It's some bug. So let me go over here, see if I can disengage them at all. You can see there's another walker over there. Alright, so I think I disengaged him. Oops, I didn't want to stand up. So I'm going to go over here. Hope. No, no! Damn you! Damn it! Okay, we're just going to go ahead and suicide then. I'm going to start. I am dead. And then you have to abort. Yes, return, disconnect, and then OK, and then you load back up. Now, there is actual, like, kind of realistic damage. You can break bones. If you break your bone, you have to bandage yourself, you have to morphine yourself so you can actually move, and you have to keep up with painkillers. Now, losing blood, you can get a blood transfusion, but only another person can do that for you, and only if you have a blood pack, which you get from hospitals in major cities. So, yeah, it's usually helpful to run with someone else. But we'll get loaded up here. There we are. And it should spawn me in a different location. Yep, there we are. Alright, so there's a town over that way this time. So we'll get started. I like playing in third person, but when you have a weapon, you can go back into first person. You can iron sight it by right-clicking. But running in third person, obviously, having to look around constantly. It's just easier to do it this way, so you can keep your movement going. Now, there are roads which help to follow just so you can see where you're going. And what is that? Looks like a couple of hangar bays or something. Let's go check that out. But it's not always advisable to take roads because other players take roads. And the name of this game... Oh god, that player over there is bringing over a horde. That's not good. No, you take them. I'm just going to lay down here. Screw you. No! Take them away! Why are you leading them here? That's right. Follow him. Yeah, so... until he figures out the safe zone, he's kind of screwed. So I'm gonna wait for them to pass, and I'm just gonna kind of crawl my ass out of here. Now, there is no global chat anymore. They removed that. There is only direct communication, which is local chat in a certain area. Oh, crap. He saw me, didn't he? So that's one of the monkeys. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. So, I can do one of two things. I can try to outrun them, which probably won't work. Or I can go back to the water, which would work, but I want to see what's over here, damn it. So I will take the risk. Ooh, this is like a military base. I wonder if there's a good weapon in here that I could use to kill this bastard. Stop following me! Now there is music in this game, but it's just kind of like metal clanks and stuff like that. It's more supposed to be atmospheric. I can't stop and loot that stuff. I need to loot a weapon. Is he still on me? Ooh, he might have disengaged. Alright. If I'm lucky, I should be able to go out. Damn! Fake door, bro. Fake door. Or is it? Yes, it is. Okay, well, if I'm lucky, I should be able to get past him now. And this is what the game's all about. You're trying to survive by not getting caught by zombies and scavenging items. So since he's going that way, I should be okay to do a little looting real quick. And it looks like there's a soda here that I can take for my thirst later. So yeah, there's chem lights, road flares. I can show you what those do, so I'll take those as well. Steel bolt I'm not going to take because I've only found the crossbow once and it's really crap. It really is. And I'm not going to worry about looting those right now just because that guy... Oh, crap, yeah. There are weather effects. There's rain, there's fog, and they do affect the visibility, both for you and for them. But the other nice thing is there's a real-time day-night cycle. So whatever server you're on, whatever the time zone it is, bases day and night. You're following me, aren't you? You're not going to be nice. Oh, and there's dead bodies in here. Yeah, I know I don't need that ammunition because I never find the good weapons. But when it's nighttime, it's really dark. I mean, it's to the point where if you don't turn up the gamma 100%, you're pretty much boned. You can use the flashlight, but that only illuminates a small area. Now the flares will illuminate up to a city block, basically. It's pretty impressive. But the downside is it attracts zombies. Take a chance here. Okay, he's way over there, so I should be okay to run shortly. Crap, but there's nothing in here worthwhile. If you can hear that buzzing, that usually means there's a dead player around. Not always. I've had a lot of false positives, but again, it's, you know, it's an alpha. But things get even more tense when you get into the big cities, because there's a lot more zombies. But there's a lot more goodies, which also means there's a lot more players. And players are generally assholes. Which you kind of have to be in this game. I mean, you're trying to survive, and if someone else is standing in the way of your survival, well, by God, you're going to get rid of them. So I'm pretty disappointed that we have not found a single thing here worthwhile yet. And it looks like we can enter this building. If you can see through the glass, you can enter the building. That's the general rule of thumb. Otherwise, you can't. And there's a lot of buildings that you can't. Okay. I think I'm safe. Oh, there's stuff here. Okay. Let's take a look. A couple of heat packs. A hunting knife. Hunting knife I'll take. That'll go into my belt here. The hunting knife you can't actually use as a weapon. The hunting knife is for skinning animals that you kill, and then you have to cook the meat that you get from the animal. And that gives you food, but it also gives you blood back, which at least that's what I was told. So I'm going to open this bag. I'm going to stick this extra couple of heat pads in here. Even though I don't think I'll need them. And I'll take a painkiller as well. Oh no! Another player! Help me! Help me, please! Oops. I got nothing for you, kid. No need to shoot me. But he did... Oh, he fractured something. Damn. So I'm hoping he's not going to follow me. Hopefully the thought of not actually getting anything worthwhile off of me is going to be enough for him not to shoot me in the frickin' back again. But yeah, I'm not doing too good here. I'm going to take a painkiller. But if I were to find a weapon, I would gladly go back and shoot him in the face. Because obviously he has hostile intentions. But for now, I'm going to get the hell out of Dodge. And I'm going to go take a little stroll through the woods here. I hate you! I just wanted to be your friend! But no. Okay, so while we're running to our next location, and when you're there's a lot of running in this game. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you until you can find a vehicle and rebuild it and make it, you know, make it your own. And people will kill you for your vehicle. Holy crap! There's a lot of running involved. Okay, so I'm coming up in a town, so I want to start moving slower because there's probably zombies around here. Make as little noise as possible. Now, I'm not going to lie, if I do happen to find a weapon in here, I'm going back and I'm shooting that bastard. Alright, so there's a zombie, so I'm going to take it a little bit slower now. Take it low and slow. Groove it on. There's another one. Alright. If I could even just find a hatchet, I'd be fine. Hatchets you can actually use as melee weapons. The funny thing is you actually have to reload it. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. But, again, alpha. Alright, so we got one there. We got one up there. Gotta be real careful I don't get any alerts here because I guess I'm still seeing the person that shot me back there. So hopefully he's not following me because I'd be pissed. But that's the price you pay in this game. You're trying to survive. So it's usually better to play it with a friend so you have backup. But at the same time, your friend can really screw you up when they start doing stupid things. It's like, oh, okay, well, we're going to investigate this down. Okay, I'm going to run real fast and attract every zombie. So, pick your friends wisely. But somebody actually did come up with a rule of thumb that I may have to start following. Never trust anyone that you can't slap in person. So, I might just have to start shooting everyone I see. It's like, I'll give them a couple of seconds to announce their intentions, and if they don't, they're gonna die. So I'll take that advantage. Alright, so I think it's safe to do a little jogging here. And we'll see. You can close doors and stuff, but it really doesn't do anything because the zombies don't collide with things. Which is kind of annoying when you just see them walking through barbed wire and stuff. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile up here. There is a pane of window glass for a car. That's one of the items you'd need if you were rebuilding a car. Get in there. Get in. You just... wonky little piece of crap. Okay, so there's nothing worthwhile in here. Anything out there? There's a hop-along zombie there. Little monkey zombie. Hop along, little monkey. Hop along. Crap, so there's another shambler, so I gotta start slowing it up here. Luckily I can go out the back. And I don't really know what dictates their path, so I haven't really figured out if there's some sort of secret behind them or not. Okay. So looking around, I should be okay to jog for a second here. Anything in this house or around this house. No. Okay, so as soon as I get clear of that guy, I'm just going to sprint off into the sunset. And we're out of here. And now you get to see the portion which you're going to see a lot of. Running. Because 200 square kilometers. Takes a while to traverse. Now, if you're running uphill, a little secret to get away from the zombies, you'll notice when you get to a certain point on hills, you walk. And so do they. So, the thing you do is you get them walking up, turn a little sideways, and start running up the side like this. And then every once in a while walk just to make sure that they keep in their walking pattern. Do it again, walk a little more, do it again, walk a little more. And eventually they just get stuck. Excuse me. So, that's one little trick to escape them. But let's go up here and see if we can see any other areas. Nothing down there. Okay. I could keep going up the mountain, or I can go a little further inland. So you can see there's power lines over there that obviously lead to a town. And judging by the size of the power lines, that might be a big town, but... You know what? Screw it. Let's go that way. Remember, illegal copies may degrade. Yeah, people have been duping in this game, and this is just the dumbest thing. I mean, what's the point of playing a survival game if you're just going to cheat and dupe items? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, sure, you might have fun griefing people for a while, but in the end, you're just going to get banned, and then you're out $30. Because these are tied to CD keys, folks. So, we're going to take a nice little jaunt. And I do love the nature sounds. I mean, they did get that right. It's nice just running around. You hear, you know, crickets chirping and birds singing and things like that. What is that we're coming up on? I can't tell. But, as you can see in the top right... That person must not have shot me because I didn't lose any blood. So he must have just been trying to scare me away. Or something. I don't know. Or maybe the painkillers helped. Who knows? Right now, as you can see, there are 222 live zombies, 237 total. I don't understand the total versus live, but... You know, I've given up trying to figure out the numbers. Most of the time, I'm actually surprised to see it that low. Let's see how many players are on here. Well, there's a decent amount of players. Usually it's up in the 400s, but there must not be enough people in the bigger cities for it to, or in cities in general for it to warrant anything. Right, so no zombies, there's a road. Like I said before, if you want to travel parallel to roads, that's fine, just don't go on them. It's a little dangerous. Because that's where everyone else is looking. If they see you, and if you have something they want, they'll take you down. Okay, so we got a power substation. Not what I was hoping to find, but... What's up this ridge here? The other thing you could always do is follow power lines. And it looks like there's something up there. And it looks like it's just a box. And there are road signs. Let's take a look over here. And I will go back there in a second to see what they have, if there's anything worthwhile. So what do we have? See, if I had a map, I could read, you know, what those actually were. Let me go into crouch mode just in case. I'm not seeing any zombies yet, but that doesn't mean they're not out there. Looks like there's another town up there. I might check that out next. Let's see, are there any places I can actually enter in here? That's the question. Doesn't. Thought I just heard one. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just hearing things. I don't know. But I cannot enter any of those buildings, so I'm just going to go ahead and head up towards that town. Now there are other things like deer hunter stands and things like that you could find actual weapons and ammunition. But I haven't actually come across any of those yet. Not really sure where to look. Obviously, I am very, very noob at this. I have not been playing this very long. I have probably... I think the longest I've lived is about an hour and a half. And at the end of that, that was actually the time when I actually helped out somebody. Somebody was trapped in a building. A bunch of zombies were chasing them. And he was bleeding pretty bad, so I went in there, guns blazing, just rocked every zombie in there. Patched him up because he didn't have a bandage, and he was grateful. And all of a sudden, I turn around and I'm looking around scavenging and stuff, and all of a sudden I get a freaking hatchet to the back of the head. So that pretty much instilled the distrust of people. Oh, then we have a barn, so we may find a good shot, or a rifle or shotgun. But yeah, that pretty much instilled the distrust of people. So now I rarely help people out. I will leave them be if they pass me by. If they don't, or if they don't declare their intentions within a few seconds, they're getting blasted. And I'm taking their stuff. Now, you might be wondering why I'm walking slow, even though there's no visible zombies. Well, a lot of times they like to hang out in barns. It makes it a little interesting. So I'm hoping there's none in here. And this... Okay, good. So we have a hatchet. Sweet. We have a hatchet. I will take that. Thank you. And the funniest thing about the hatchet is you actually have to reload it to get it to work. But I have 10,000 or 100,000 swings on it. Yeah, yeah. So now I'm a little less scared about moving in a brisk pace because I can chop down zombies that get close to me. Oh, and somebody left some stuff on the shitter. No, open. There's stuff in there. Oh, can't I touch it? Let me guess. It's bugged out because of the door. Yep. Alright, well, oh well. Alright, still not seeing any zombies. Let's take a little look over here just to see if there's anything, and if not, I'll go back to that other town. Or I'll start following that road a little bit. Oh, monkey zombie! Hello, monkey zombie. Hiya! Oh, crap. You made me bleed. Damn, so I'm bleeding, so I better heal myself here. The more you bleed, when you just start seeing your blood indicator change in color and whatnot, your screen is going to start to get affected. You're going to start seeing it go a lot more monochromed colors. And it's going to be harder to see. Eventually your screen is going to start shaking and start blurring. And at that point you need a blood transfusion badly. Which usually, unless you're playing with a friend, I'm going to follow these power lines and see where they go. Unless you're playing with a friend, you're kind of boned because you cannot give yourself a blood transfusion. I'm hoping, and that looks like the coast. So I'm hoping these power lines lead somewhere good. They're big enough that I'm hoping that they are leading to, there's a town. Oh good, it's the big city. Sweet. The big cities have supermarkets where you can get your food and stuff, and sometimes they have the pack upgrades. And you can find bigger weapons, better weapons. So, we're going to get our butt in there. See what we can find. I could go over to that little side town, but I'm just going to bypass it for now. So I actually want to get into the town and start scavenging in there. But yeah, this is pretty much the name of the game, scavenging. Trying to survive. And some people will say, well, what's the appeal? Well, the appeal is to trying to best yourself. It's like, okay, so that time I lived for this long, I acquired this much stuff, and you want to try and do better next time. Alright, so I have two options. I can either chop down those zombies or just go around them. I'm going to try and go around them. The Jamie Heineman zombies. I mean, look at that. They even have the beret. so let's see what we got going on up here. Did I alert one? No, we're still good. Okay. And being that it's alpha, you know, the AI is still not that great. They kind of hack sometimes. I guess it's the best way to put it. Sometimes all of a sudden they just hear you out of nowhere. Then it's like, horde of zombies. Alright, so are we clear to do a little more jogging? Yeah, I think so. Like I said, since I have the axe or the hatchet, I'm a little more nonchalant about this because I have a weapon to defend myself. Normally, when you're first starting off, I'm gonna go kill this guy because he's gonna be a bother. Normally, when you're first starting off, you want to be as quiet as humanly possible because you have no way to defend yourself. Alright, so we see the church steeple up there. We see something. There is a hospital here somewhere, I do believe. But the downside to coming to a big city, the upside is obviously better gear, more gear, happier gear. The downside is more people come here. Oops. I pissed him off. Where is he? I heard him. Okay, well, anyways. So yeah, like I was saying before. Oh, sweet. Pepsis. Yoink, yoink. Take those, thank you. I'm actually looking a little pecked right now, so I'll just go ahead and drink one of these, since I have 3. Yep. And you actually pop it like a top. Yeah. Alright. So we're looking alright. There you are. Come here, you. Booyah. Yeah, the aim is a little wonky on the melee weapons still. Alright, so let's go in here, see if there's anything of note. Oh, there's a pack, so somebody must have picked up a better pack at some point in here. I can show you the chem lights and the smoke grenades and all that stuff, so I'll show you that real quick. So we'll switch to smoke grenade. Does obviously what you expect it to do. I don't know if that actually limits his ability and makes you harder to see for the zombies, but it's a good way to indicate, you know, I'm here. And then we have the chem lights, which are literally just little glow sticks. It doesn't want to stick. There. So there, it's just a little glow stick. And then we have the flares. And the flares, in the daytime, not that impressive, but at night they do light up a whole city block. And you can extinguish it, or you can... Oh, I picked up a chem light. I didn't need that. So I'll grab that. But you can pick these things up as well. Pick them up and carry them around with you. Of course, the problem is when you're carrying things around like this is you're more susceptible to being seen. And because they are quite enthralled by flares, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. So we got more gear here. Let's see, we got a couple of bandages. So I'm going to take those, but I'm going to stick them in my bag. There. I'm going to go up top here and just see if there's anything worthwhile. Ooh, a pistol. What kind? A G17? I've never found this pistol before in my life. I'm excited. Let's check it out. Iron sights. Oh, and because I'm kind of hurt, I'm shaking. Damn. Oops. Alright. So I have a new weapon. Let's see what else we got here. EpiPen. Used for intramuscular injection to revive unconscious casualties. Oh, and a morphine auto-injector. Those will be nice to have, if I ever care to save anyone besides myself. And then we got heat pads. I'll take another bandage, though. I'm going to stick that in my bag, though. There we are. Okay. Now, even though I have a pistol, I am going to keep with my hatchet just because it's a silent killer. And that pistol will attract other zombies. That's one thing you have to remember, is that gunfire will attract other zombies if they're nearby. Because why? They make noise. Alright, so let's head into town here. Hey, look, a tank. Oh, who leaves a perfectly good tank, honestly? Be awesome if you could, like, rebuild that. Let's take a look here. Need to find the grocery store. There's a hotel there. There's a fence there. Alright. Wow, there is a small amount of zombies right now. That is weird. Like I said before, usually they're up in like the 400s or something. Maybe they were just being nice since I'm recording. What do you think? Oh, there's one. Come here, Jamie Heineman zombie. I am Adam Savage. How are you? Hey, where you going? Hey, there you are. There you have it, the Jamie Heineman zombie. See what I can see out here. There, finally. Come up on you too. Coming at you, bro. Coming at you. Ah! That time it worked. Big Silos International Plant. Alright. What do we have here? Alright, so what do we got? We have civilian clothing. Oh, cool. I'll take that. Because why not? So can I, like, equip it? Let's find out. Aha! I am now a civilian. As opposed to other civilian clothing. I'll just drop that then. What the hell? Okay, let's see what we got here. We have chem lights and road flares. Don't give a crap about those. I would if it was dark out, but I don't right now. And we have... Make sure there's no one hiding in here. I've had that happen before. I'll go into the bathroom and there's someone hiding there and I have to kill them. 1911 mag, a couple of sodas. Well, I'll take one more soda just in case. And a watch! So I can pretend like time matters anymore in this zombie apocalypse. I'll open the bag here. Never hurts to have more bandages. Yeah, I'll leave one for someone else though. Because I'm a nice guy. Anything worthwhile here? No, no, I don't need any more freaking cans of Pepsi, thank you. More blue light specials. cans. Lots of cans. Whiskey bottle. Ah, get off there. Get off! Yeah. Oh wait, did I see? Yes! A pack! Sweet. Alright, so we found ourselves a new pack if I can access it. Damn, is it not going to let me? Is it going to make me like pick up all this crap first? Alright, so we're going to start shuffling some stuff around here. We're just going to take all this. We're going to put it over here. Okay. Does that give me access to it now? No? Just more crap I have to pick up? Oh, take a bandage, okay. There we go. Take the backpack. Thank you. Sweet! Alright. Now, I have a new backpack with even more slots. Unfortunately, for some reason, my other bag disappeared, which is kind of crap. Usually you'd have to pull all the stuff from your old bag into your new bag, but I don't have it, so let's just go ahead. And we'll put a soda in here. Oh, compass. Sweet. I'll take a compass. Why not? Okay. See what else we have in here. A lot of stuff. Alright, so we have nothing of use there. Another bandage and a Makarov. Okay, well, hang on to that. And that. There we are. Okay. And never hurts to have some painkillers. There we are. Okay. Alright. So we've looted this area. See if we can find the see if we can find that mall, or not mall, the thing. The thing in the place. You know what I'm trying to say? No, you don't. But I do, and that's all that matters. The supermarket. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Okay, well this is not the supermarket. This is the hotel, but there's usually goodies inside the hotel too. So let's go in here. See what we got. More chem lights, empty bottles, a lot of empty bottles. Someone had a party in here. Okay, oops. Alright, so let's open our bag. We'll stick this bandage in here. Take this other Makarov. Reason, like I said, I take the Makarovs is because that's usually the weapon I find most. Haven't really found any food yet, though. Oh, there we go. Can of baked beans. Sweet. And a road flare. What, you want some of me, Jamie Heineman? Huh? Come here, you little walrus, you. I got something for you. Haha. Now, if I were a supermarket, where would I be? I don't know, but I'm going to go this way. Oh, crap. Oh, and I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding, but I don't want to patch up outside where there's well, seems pretty safe right now. Okay. Aha! Monkey zombie. Come here, monkey zombie. Ha ha ha! Aha! Those are like a restaurant type place. Oh, and a canteen. Sweet. The canteen, or water bottle, whatever you want to call it, is nice because instead of having to carry all these sodas, you can just go and refill the canteen. It sounds like there's zombies up in here. I'll find out. Or someone has a really, really bad case of snoring. Alright, so the bandage I'll keep on me. Oh, it's one more painkiller. In fact, I'm going to take the painkiller. And some of the mucker on there. Okay. Who be snoring up in here, man? Now, the funny thing is this game... Oh, crap. They're inside the house. Ooh, binoculars. I'll take those. So if you play on a recruit server, then you'll get little white orbs that show where everyone is. If you play on a regular server, as you can see on the left side there, and the one on the top right in the dead center, and I'm pointing at them. I don't know why I'm pointing. You can't see them, or you can't see my finger. But if you look at those dots, that means that there are some to the side and some up top, some upstairs. Yeah. So I'm going to have to deal with them. Aha. Hello, sir. Hopefully I'm safe to scavenge for a second. Ooh, I finally got the map. Sweet. Oh, it's coming downstairs. Bitch. That's the one nice thing, is that they have to shamble downstairs. Sardines? Sure, why not? I'll come back for the Makarov mag, maybe. Otherwise, I'm going to go upstairs to meet our little friend. Hi, buddy! Whoa! That was kind of trippy. It threw me into another room. Alpha! Alright, so we got 2 more Makarov mags. A couple more bandages. Take that. So when I finally get the Makarov, I'll be able to use it. Okay. I've already got binoculars. Now I can show you the map. Ta-da! And I even have a compass. Isn't that cool? But let's go ahead. You can zoom in and out. You can see there's like an airfield up here. But we'll scroll out and we'll show you. This entire area is the map. Is the entire city. And there's an airfield. And down here, I do believe this is the city I'm currently in, which is one of the major cities. Now, if you look, there are different symbols on the maps, like a bus stop and things like that. I haven't actually learned what those are because this is the first time I've ever had the map. So, but that'll help you, get around once you actually figure it out. And that, like I said, there's an interactive map, which I'll link up in the description. And I'll also link the helpful stuff, like the ways to... Oh, double barrel shotgun. Nice. Alright, well, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the way I look at it, an hour of showing this game is enough, so we're going to go out with a bang. We're going hunting. Who's going zombie hunting? We's going zombie hunting. And yes, I'm actually going to lose all this stuff if I die, but that's the price you pay. Ta-ha! Alright, let's find a zombie train now, shall we? As you can see, it's getting darker out because it's, you know, it's getting darker out in Atlanta. So, come on, there's got to be some zombies I can train here. This is not something I'd recommend doing if you wanted to keep your stuff. Zombie train, come on! Ooh, I found a survivor. I'm gonna go kill him. Wait, no, I'll help him first. Come back. I'm here to help. Oh god, he stood up. I'll save you. Where'd you go? I'm here for you. Oh, I missed, didn't I? Okay, so I need to change weapons here. There. Come with me, zombies. As you can see, I've aggravated a lot of zombies with that double barrel shotgun, so... Oh god, I even take painkillers. Okay. Now. Nope, still shaking. Grab it. Come with me if you want to live. Ah, I'm out of ammunition. Damn. I know what to do. You'll never find me here. You don't see me. In fact, I'm gonna... Oh god, he broke my leg. Oh god, help me. Help me, please. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the game. I hope you enjoyed watching. It was just... It's an interesting game, and you know, if you want to, give it a try. If not, you know, give it some time. Give the alpha a chance to get, you know, back into the swing of things. But thanks for watching.